Everyone, thanks for joining me right now. I know I started a little late, but we are here in Topeka, Kansas at the state capitol where there is a good trouble protest organizing right now with a march that just started towards Topeka. So let's turn the camera around and show you guys what's happening as I get situated here. Alright, I'm going to head over to where the speakers are closer to the street and give you guys a shot of their signs. We're actually going to cross the street here from the Capitol so you guys can see the crowd. It's a pretty good number. Yep, and you can hear people cruising through. And again, people holding up their signs cheering as well.
Looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
What democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Oh, good. Well, I heard Orion trying to tell me it's supposed to be on the north side of the fence, and that's because we have a turn for yard work permit to be here. And they don't know. But he had a microphone. I think it's still on.
Tax the rich, feed the poor.
Tax the rich, feed the poor.
Tax the rich, feed the poor. Remember who you're working for. Tax the rich, feed the poor. Remember who you're working for. Tax the rich, feed the poor. Remember who you're working for. Tax the rich, feed the poor. Remember who you're working for. Say it loud. Say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Say it loud. Say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Say it loud.
Say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Say
Say
it
it
loud.
loud. Say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Say
Say
it
it
loud.
loud. Say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Say it loud. Say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Bam, man. democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like. No kings, no tyrants. We will not be silent. No tyrants. We will not be silent. No kings, no tyrants. We will not be silent. No kings, no tyrants. We will not be silent. No kings, no tyrants. We will not be silent.
There's a place to sit.
No KKK, no fascist USA. No Nazis. No KKK, no fascist USA. No Nazis. No KKK, no fascist USA. No Nazis. No KKK, no
Alright guys, let's move a little bit more and get you some more shots of the crowd. It's actually a pretty decent number of people. They were earlier gathered on the steps for speeches. Right now they're all closer to the road where they can show and display the signs as cars pass by. It is a little overcast and windy. Hopefully my audio keeps up with the wind. Again, this seems like a very peaceful protest. There's normal, expected security, considering that this is organized at the state capitol here in Kansas, in Topeka.
what democracy looks like. What democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like.
As you can hear the cars cruising through. A lot of people are honking their horns in support. So let's keep going down the sidewalk a little.
Tell me what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like.
find the screen to hold this good trouble letter. When I say people, you say power. People. 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 Power.
Okay, lights are on.
Remove. Impeach. Convict. Remove. Impeach. Convict. Remove. Impeach. Convict. Remove. Impeach. Remove.
Convict, remove. Impeach, convict, remove.
Okay guys, I think there is going to be a march, and you can see the organizers here with the Good Trouble lettering. We're going to follow along here in a second.
We do. This is what democracy looks like. 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 Woo!
This is what democracy looks like. 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 This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
Okay guys, as you can see if you're just joining, this is Topeka, Kansas. The Good Trouble protest organized here today. We just started walking from the Capitol into a march led here down past Jackson Street, it looks like. I'm not too familiar with Topeka. I apologize for that. And the whole time the crowds were organized in front of the Capitol, you could hear a lot of cars and motorists passing through that were honking their horns in support, along with people obviously displaying the signs here in protest of the current administration. All right, we're going to continue on.
No king, no KKK, no fascist USA. No king, no KKK, no fascist USA. No king.
I say people, you say power. People.
Power.
People.
Power.
When I say people, you say power. People.
Power.
People.
Power.
When I say people, you say power. People.
Power.
People.
Power.
People.
Power.
People.
Power.
People.
Power.
Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud, say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here.
Donald, you can't hide. You're the reason that we SC died.
No Trump, no KKK, no fascist USA. 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 Tax the rich, the poor. Remember who you're working for. Tax the rich, the poor. Remember who you're working for. Tax the rich, the poor. Remember who you're working for. Tax the rich, the poor. Remember who you're working for. Tax the rich, the poor. Remember who you're working for. Tax the rich, the poor. Remember who you're working for. Show me what democracy looks like. 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 This is what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like. Where did that come from? That must have been our neighbor.
No KKK, no fascist USA.
No ICE, no KKK, no fascist USA. No ICE, no KKK, no fascist USA. No ICE, no KKK, no fascist USA. No ICE, no KKK, no fascist USA. No ICE, no KKK, no fascist USA. The people united will never be defeated. 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 Show me what America. I say people, you say power. People. Power. People. Power. When I say people, you say power. People. Power. People. Power. When I say people, you say power. People. Power. People. Power. People. Power. People. Power. People.
Again, you can see drivers waving at the protesters as they cross the sidewalk here, or the crosswalk here with the signs.
Got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Stephen Miller's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Stephen Miller's got to go. Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Hey, hey, ho, ho. Roger Marshall's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Roger Marshall's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Roger Marshall's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Roger Marshall's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Roger Marshall's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Roger Marshall's got to go. You guys catch that down there?
No ICE, no KKK, no fascist USA.
No ICE, no KKK, no fascist USA. No ICE, no KKK, no fascist USA. No ICE, no KKK, no fascist USA. No ICE, no KKK, no fascist USA. No ICE.
I don't know if you guys can see over in the distance the rest of the group. It's pretty spread out, but it looks like they've already made it around the turn, halfway through to the Capitol.
People over profit. People over profit. People over profit. People over profit. People over profit.
So we're going to take a shortcut and go through to catch up to the rest of the group.
Tax the rich, feed the poor. We don't want any of your war. Tax the rich, feed the poor. We don't want any of your war. Tax the rich, feed the poor. We don't want any of your war. Tax the rich, feed the poor. We don't want any of your war. Impeach, convict, remove.
What democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Tell me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
Show me what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like.
When I say people, you say power. When I say people, you say power. People. People. When I say people, you say power. People. People.
People.
People.
Oh, we don't have to get all the way to Delaware. Well, it's pretty close, right? So more Philadelphia area. For the way. Oh, nice. You heard all August 2nd. There's the next.
No KKK, no fascist USA. No KKK, no fascist USA.
So 50-50, 50-51, 50.1 website.
You okay, Scott?
I didn't know that fell off like that. There's like a little stairway over there.
Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Now show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
I'm a four-time survivor. Love it. I said, bless every happy
Okay, everyone, so again, thanks everyone for joining in. If you weren't able to catch the start, this is Topeka, Kansas, in front of the state capitol here, where the Good Trouble protest, or Good Trouble Lives On protest, was organized today, and it was organized for at least a few weeks, so far in advance of the newest developments with the Trump administration. But the overall voice and the reason why this was organized was to stand in opposition with what's happening right now in Washington.
Tell me what democracy looks like. Tell me what democracy looks like. Now show me what democracy looks like.
So right now we are just finishing a march from looping around the Capitol building, and you can still hear cars honking in support. And right now we are back in front of the front steps of the state Capitol building here.
When I say people, you say power. People.
Power.
People.
Power.
When I say people, you say power. People. Power. People. Power. People. Power. People. Power. People. Power.
We want to know where you got your t-shirt. Can you get it in line?
I know, right?
I usually bring them to every protest, but this one
All right, actually it looks like I might have missed the speeches. I believe they probably happened in the beginning, but let's just kind of get you guys a view of what's still happening here. There was a very large crowd gathered here today. Right. So I believe that the event is scheduled until noon. So there are going to be organizers here probably up to then. The crowd's still pretty large. And again, a lot of people are next to the street displaying their signs. All right, so since it looks like it's mostly winding down, we're just going to do a quick walk around and get you guys a view of the signs. And we're probably going to get ready to wrap it up here. And this was Topeka, Kansas, from in front of the state capitol building, right there. And this was a Good Trouble Lives On protest, organized probably a few weeks ago, if not longer, as part as the 50-50 one. And it looks like they're actually they're gathering folks for a photo op here. So let's get you guys a good view of all the signs they had.
Slow to come out in terms of like being a little shy about it.
Oh well, at least I'll get most of them. You've got 4. We have another hand open. Anybody else? There we go. Got more. Come here. Molly, you can take that one. If you pass it okay, yes. Pass it up. I grab 4. I've made all these things. I just want to get a picture of them all together. She'll bring one. I got no hand. We got lots of more. We can hold too. I've got more. I got lots more. Yeah, lots of little ones too.
Move the Sesame Street MVP.
Yeah, I want that.
Oh, let's go ahead and do it. You got all these people here. Let's go ahead and do it.
They'll take it. I got tons more. Hold on. I got tons more. That's
And it is getting pretty windy over here today. I think a lot of people were happy with the overcast sky for today's march. But hopefully you guys got a good view of a lot of the signs here. They are pretty much in tune with everyone else who was chanting or driving through.
She's trying to get people to hold all of her signs. So if you'll grab one of these signs, that's what I'm trying to get everybody to do.
anyone you want. I just want to get all my photos, all my signs in one photo.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Every time I bring them out, I always have a
Plenty more here.
I always have 8 cards. Last time it was 20. And I was like, I'm Jenny.
Get up there with your sign. I'll take a picture.
Grab a few. Aaron, you can hold your flag and the sign.
I would say that gentleman's carrying a massive flag that you can see up there. And we're going to try to wait a little bit and maybe get a few words from some of the people who organized or who attended. It seems pretty clear why everybody was assembled here today, just from the signs and the chants. A lot of them are obviously holding signs with the addressing the recent developments in the Epstein scandal, alongside with a whole lot of chance of support for immigrants.
Molly's awesome. 1, 2, 3.
But let's see here if I can get somebody to talk for a minute.
Come to Lawrence on Sundays at noon. These will be there every Sunday noon. 9th and Mass.
I just want to know again why you guys were the signs kind of made it obvious. Let me just plug in my phone.
Where would this be posted, like YouTube?
It's on YouTube on independentmedia.us. The Independent Media Association and on Facebook as well. And I can actually, the website should have the links.
I trust you in this one.
No, please. Honestly, and share it with as many people as you want. Like, my whole goal is to kind of capture as much as I can of what's going on. Website and then the social media actually.
Stuff's all linked in there.
It's somewhere in there. Thank you.
Let me get the.
Yep. Hi.
Hi, I'm Christy Allen. I'm the press person.
Oh, nice. Actually, I just asked him if he's okay with giving me a few words.
That's fine.
I'm actually live, but I'm just honestly going to ask a couple of questions, hand the microphone, and then I'll be glad to give you my contact info as well, because I want to be on your guys' press as possible.
Yes, and that's why I came over. Plus, some people miss the good trouble signs that we put in, and I can send you some photos. And we
Also,
did drone
I did just get a
coverage.
few, I saw a
Of
few
the
people
good
flying
trouble.
drones. Of the march as well. So I did a live video, so I have that on YouTube too, if you guys want to catch it. But let me ask a few questions here. Hi, if you want to just really quickly introduce yourself by whatever name you want to go on, and tell me why you're here at this protest. I mean, obviously the signs kind of spoke for themselves, but if you just want to kind of catch people up and tell them how they can get involved and the reason you got involved.
Yeah. So my name is Staunchy March. I live here in Lawrence, Kansas. I got involved through the 50-51 movement, which is 50 states, 50 protests one day, or one movement actually. It started out as one day, and then it just grew from there, so it changed from one day to one movement. Honestly, there's a huge litany of reasons why I'm discontented with our government right now. So I'll kind of focus on maybe just a couple that are kind of most near and dear to my heart. I think the biggest thing was just the shock and horror and living in what is a country that I just barely recognize from growing up here. It's just imagining secret police, masked secret police running through playgrounds was just not something I could ever imagine happening in this country. So when I see these kinds of things and I see pregnant mothers, essentially kidnapped out of their vehicles, leaving their children in their car seats and to fend for themselves and just left to the public to try to care for, or rows and rows of basically secret police running through the fields of farm fields and snatching up hardworking farm workers that are just trying to put food on our table, that are law abiding and tax paying and all these things. It's just an absolute shock to the system, and it's not something that I can tolerate. For me, it's been a very cathartic experience. I came out very early in the first protest. This is my 7th protest, 6th here in Topeka Capitol, and 1 in Washington D.C. And that was for the D-Day protest for veterans. In any case, where was I going with that?
Actually, really quick, do you feel, because you mentioned you got involved, kind of at the beginning of it with this new wave, do you feel that some people are easily distracted and not paying attention to the more important issues that you kind of seem to focus on, kind of on the authoritarian government side? Do you think people are missing it maybe and not stepping out? Lack of information maybe?
I think there might be some lack of information. I don't know if that's really so much the problem, because I feel like the administration is actually promoting their authoritarianism activity, right? So they are actually, for them, it's not a bug, it's a feature. But what I do think is that we don't really, our generation, I'm 50 and 52 actually, and 52 and younger pretty much, or even a little bit older than me, don't really have it in our DNA to like protest. We didn't really go through any of the the things that our parents and grandparents went through, starting with World War II, and even before that with labor movements, but then World War II, and then the Vietnam War protests and civil rights protests. We just haven't had that. So I think there is a bit of I guess complacency, or maybe just sort of lack of understanding of what to do, or will coming out to protest make a difference? All of these kinds of things. So I think there's a little bit of complacency that somebody else will take care of this. It'll get worked out, right? Combined with just sort of despair, like I don't. People think that I don't know if I'll be able to make a difference. So why try, right? So. And it's the future is yet to be determined. We don't know if these efforts are going to work or not, but they're certainly not going to work if we don't attempt them. So that's my philosophy.
Also, how can people get engaged? How did you find, essentially, how were you able to step out and find a protest movement and other groups? And I want to also just speak to people who can't come out. There's other ways to support, but protesting is obviously a big element recently. So how can other people come out?
Yeah, so I think just social media is a big one. If you're not on social media, you can just look on the internet for organizations like 5051. It's a national movement. Each state has their own chapter. So if you're, whatever state you're in, you can search that up, and they'll typically have information on their website about where the next protest is in your area. They also will have information on folks that either are unwilling or unable to protest physically in person, all kinds of different ways that you can get involved in terms of, there's an organization called, I think it's called Call 5 or 5 Call, something like that, where you basically it's an app, and you put in your zip code, and it'll give you all, pull up all the phone numbers of your representatives. You just click on the number, it dials it for you. It'll also have a list of, basically a script that you can go off of, depending on what issue that you want to call your representatives about. There's all kinds of things. You have to seek them out. You just have to look around, ask around, find out who else is involved. There's, this is such a big movement, and it's really a combination of multiple movements that really just no matter where you live, I imagine you would find somebody that's involved with protesting what's going on, and be able to kind of get some advice from them as well. So yeah.
Awesome. Thank you again for giving me your time.
Yeah,
Thanks for
you.
talking too.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, everyone. So as we just are wrapping up, actually, as I talked to that gentleman, we had a little bit of time here, and most of the group behind me cleared out. But I'm going to go ahead and just wrap up the report for today. This was Topeka, Kansas, in front of the state capitol for the Good Trouble protest event organized here today. We are going to follow other protest events as well around the Kansas City area, and possibly Topeka as well in the future. I want to thank everyone for joining us. You can find more of our coverage at independentmedia.us on our YouTube channel, which should be linked there, and our Facebook page, Independent Media Association. Again, thank you for joining me, and I will catch you all from the next one.